Andrea.
Thank you, Jess. Now we focus on the Supreme Court decision to uphold the Affordable Health Care Act. In a 5-4 ruling, the court said the mandate requiring you to buy insurance is constitutional if it's carried out as a tax. Now, the president says it's time to move forward and implement the law. Republicans, though, are calling for repeal and replace.
The highest court in the land has now spoken. We will continue to implement this law, and we'll work together to improve on it where we can. But what we won't do, what the country can't afford to do, is refight the political battles of 2 years ago or go back to the way things were.
This is a time of choice for the American people. Our mission is clear. If we want to get rid of Obamacare, we're going to have to replace President Obama. My mission is to make sure we do exactly that.
Virginia Congressman and House Majority Leader Eric Cantor says the House will vote whether to repeal the health care law on July 11th. So what's next for everyone? For a closer look this morning, we have two guests. Gayle Trotter is back with us this morning. She's from the Independent Women's Forum. It's a conservative group, and that group wants the law repealed. Also with us, Professor Joel Tietelbaum. He is from the GW Law School, and he says it is time to start putting the law to work. Thank you both for being here with us. Well, let's start with what the Majority Leader said, Cantor, that they're going to work July 11th, take a vote on repealing the act. That's not going forward. It's like we are fighting this political battle again that we had been fighting for 2 years. Gayle, your thoughts on that?
That's right. This is not over. This is just the beginning, because there's a continuum of health care that's innovative, free market, consumer empowered, and low cost to the taxpayers. That's on the one side. The other side is government-controlled health care. And this decision makes health care in our country take a huge leap towards government-controlled health care. And that's not something that the American people want. Time and time again, they've said that they don't want government controlling their health care decisions.
Joel?
Well, I think the way to move forward, obviously, is with full implementation of the law. I think the time now is probably to move forward as a country, as political parties, and work at the federal level and the state level to get the law implemented, given what the Supreme Court said yesterday.
By the Chief Justice ruling with the liberals on the court, calling it a tax rather than a penalty, it seems as though putting it in the hands of the American people during the election, that's what he was telling them to do. You do this, not ask the court to do it. And just the word tax, that means something very volatile to Americans. Do they not see the benefits? Will they not see the benefits of health care because they'll be focused on tax?
I think not. I think that the benefits of having health insurance compared to what the tax or the penalty would be on individuals who choose not to move forward and purchase health insurance will be really overwhelmingly in favor of wanting to purchase the health insurance. 26
states sided with the conservatives on this and didn't make any moves to start their exchanges setting up like the district is about to do. With knowing that the election is in hand, are we going to see those 26 states drag their feet, not move forward on setting up exchanges, implementing the law?
Well, that's right, and if we had understood that this was a tax, it would never have been passed in the first place. So this is not over, and the 26 states are protecting their citizens by continuing to make this an issue. And it's not just people are not just going to roll over and take it. This is a vast expansion of federal power, and it really changes what people's decisions are.
If we repeal it, though, we do lose the things that people do like, not pre-existing conditions, children until they're 26, not necessarily, she says. Wouldn't we lose that, Joel?
Well, if you repeal the law in full, of course you would. Some insurers may still decide to maintain some of those provisions. I think talking about repeal at this point doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There's clearly not a president in office who is going to sign a repeal bill. And so I'm not sure that repeal is going to get a whole lot of traction. In terms of the 26 states, I would say that in many of those states, it wasn't the people who decided to move forward with the lawsuit, but rather there were individual governors and attorney generals who wanted to move ahead. And so to say that there were 26 states that really wanted to fight the battle at the federal level as to the constitutionality of this law, I don't think is totally accurate.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. We will have you back because we know this will be a debate and a discussion that will continue for many weeks and months to come. Thank you both again.
Thank you.